What up, y'all? It's your boy LG Grown. Did you miss me? I miss y'all. Happy Monday. All right, we're about to wind down into April, and we gotta talk, y'all. Now, one of my closest friends has said, you've been doing a lot of YouTubing, but always get somebody will tell me something about a relationship, and I don't know the answers. I'm not certified, but I always tell a person, I'm like, do you want my opinion, or are you just venting? So the person was like, no, I really want your opinion. So I give them the advice. Now, what the advice I give them, they look at it in a different eyes, in a lens that they're like, I didn't look at it like this, or now I understand what he's talking about when it comes to this and that. So basically, I'm just going to put up here, when I post something when it comes to relationship, it's going to be my opinion. It's not a fact. So I'm going to always state relationship tips, my opinion. So y'all don't sit there and be like, well, he said this, or it gotta be true. No, everything is an opinion. Because just because it works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. But always have an open mind of things when it comes to relationship. I'm not telling you that everybody's gonna be right, but if you just have an open mind just to hear what people say, you're always open to hearing every different opinions from different people. So a great topic that I wanted to talk about, and hold on, let me get this down a little bit. All right, so the great topic that I want to talk about is that how do you know if you're going to end up with a great person, particular to a man, when it comes to relationships? Now, a lot of people in a relationship, you see a bunch of relationships that people have been married for 45, 50 years, and you're like, yeah, I want that. But in order to have that, the key thing that you have to remember that them people that's been in a relationship for 40 plus years, 30 plus years, they had to put the work in. The relationship had to put in work. Now, everybody that is on this mindset that'll say to a person, I want someone to take care of me. And the first thing I ask a person, well, what do you bring to the table? Most of the time somebody will say a lot, but I'm working on such and such to be able to be equal. So how are you going to tell me you bringing something to the table when you're clearly not bringing something to the table? You want to know why them relationship 40 plus years last? They put the work in. That means this person met that person, both were on the same level, equal. One person wasn't making more than the other person. They both had to build each other to build their foundation in order to be where they're at for their empire. Not saying that they're at financially, but in relationship empire. Like, you met that person, he wasn't at his ultimate peak. You know what I'm saying? Unless you met a doctor, a lawyer, and all them other stuff, and those are questionable. But what I'm saying is, he wasn't automatically in a financial jump. Is that he started from something, he had some type of income, wasn't the income he might have want in his mind to achieve, but he was at a certain income. Now, next came, they're both now trying to get to know each other, grow with each other. You know, they had their ups and downs, but they stuck to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand them people that's in 30, 40 plus years. If you don't think they had rough times, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. They had to put the work in. And another tip that people should understand, and this is my opinion, but this is what it normally happens. When you get a man that, if he only, let's just say he didn't have the mother and father atmosphere, right? He might have been raised by his grandma, might have been raised by his mother, and he really didn't know his father like that. So now, the man stuff that you want him to grow, and he's figuring that out. That's a person that's figuring it out. You're starting a relationship with him that, one, he might have been around a lot of women. So he didn't get that time to see the man figure of what should happen in the head of the household. All he knows is his mother working or his grandma working. That's all he's been brought up. He's seen the woman work. He's seen the woman grow and be a independent woman. That's why it's so hard for a black male to deal with a woman structure, because some men want a feminine woman. Like, they want that. But you're going to get more of that structure, strong, hard, independent. She know how to get it. She going to work regardless type of woman. So now you're dealing with a man that's working on trying to become a man, because he might not have got that fully father figure instilled in him. So he's growing with you. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, that people have to understand, to find someone that's gonna really take good care of you. And this is my opinion. See how that man is able, the relationship he has with his mother. That's going to say a lot towards your relationship, because the man's first love is his mother, grandmother, whoever's taking care of him, that the house, the head of the household figure. If you're in a single family home, you got to look at that relationship that son had with his mother, because that's going to show to you how he's going to be able to show his love to you. If he can't show that love to his mother, it is no way he going to show that love to you. No way he going to show that love to you. If he doesn't have a great rapport with his mother, like he shows you how he's able to take care of, help his mother and all this other stuff. Now you have kids that may leave a household early, so they don't get that opportunity to really show the love to his mother. Now he's trying to figure it out at the same time. But if there's a situation, and I say this is how you gonna really know if you got a great relationship. If something's wrong with his mother, and he gotta stop what he doing, and he tell you off the rip, listen, my mother is dealing with something right now. It's an emergency. I gotta go see her. That right there, if he's gonna stop what he doing to go check on his mother, then that right there gives you a sign that you're gonna have a dude that is able to care and love, because how he shows his love for his moms, he's going to end up showing that love to you, because he's been able to show his love. Now, that's one tip, and that's my opinion. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, yeah, I'm telling you. No. I'm giving you my opinion. And what I'm saying to you, you have to see how the man and his moms has a good relationship. You gotta ask, here's a question, and this is an opinion. You want to know about your relationship of really, if his parents, his mother in particular, was not sick, went to the hospital, is he able to tell you, listen, if your mother was sick, would you stop what you're doing and go see what's going on and make sure she's okay? Now, we're talking about a mindset of a person that is in a single family. Now, there's a possibility you might have a stepfather. He really wasn't almost a partner to make you grow. You had to grow at the same time with that person type of, but we're just saying, ask him, would he be able to stop what he's doing to make sure his mom is all right? See how she's all right. You know what I'm saying? Because those are that nurturing, that caring that females be wanting from a man. That right there is going to show you a lot. It's going to show you a lot. And then you should be very secure, because if he's willing to stop what he's doing to make sure his mom's okay, what makes him not do it for you? That's how you got to look at it. Because his first love is his mother. The first love is his mother. If he don't have love for his mother, how he going to be able to bring love to you? That means he's learned. If you got a person that don't really have a love for his mother, then it's going to be hard for him to have the love for you. I'm not talking about what she did to him and she scarred him. The love he had for his mother that's going to show you how he's going to have the love for you. And if you are able to get that type of person, then you don't let that person go. You don't sit there like you want to be in that 40, 50 years relationship growing with your spouse. Then when you get a person like that, you keep him. You don't mess that up. You don't give up him for a person that look good over here. You don't give him up for the person you think you should be with. No. This man's showing you how he treats his mother, and he has the love for his mother. Then you don't get rid of that brother. You really don't. You don't. You know, it's hard for men, and that's my opinion now. It's hard. You see why men be in so many different relationships is because some of the relationship that they're dealing with has... A man will go through a lot of relationships just to try to find that one person, because they're looking for, and this is where it comes to, as a man, they're looking for a person that's going to have every box. See, they'll deal with a relationship. There might be a couple of things in the box. They'll deal with this relationship. There might be one good positive in the box. And they're like, it's an up and down thing with man, because it's like we're trying to find all that in one. Now, once we find that all that in one, now we're going to try to invest everything we have. We're going to try to build with that person. But, it starts from the bottom. And women, it's the same. It's kind of the same thing with the women, is that sometimes they find the wrong in a person, and they had the person that it was for them, but they wasn't all the way invested in that person. So that's my relationship tip, y'all. I just wanted to bring my opinion on relationship. Okay? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right? I hope everybody have a great Monday. And we out.